Hello collective, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. It will alert you to new videos that are put up, and thank you so much for taking the time to hit the like button, subscribe and sharing the channel. It's really greatly appreciated. We are here to do a general tarot read. Now I'm going to say this again, reverse the roles, reverse the genders if need be, okay? It's up for you to place the energy when we bring these readings out. It could be present, it could be what's coming in for you, it could be validation and confirmation. So always these readings are here to help you grow, transform, bring clarity, and help you to move through, especially these times of very deep initiation and activation. We have got this beautiful new moon energy, so setting new cycles, resetting, getting in alignment for the 8-8 activations, which are done by the higher up. Also, it's a beautiful energy to tap into and heal yourself. That's what it's about, healing, clearing and aligning yourself. We are going into in the next month or it's coming in, we are in Venus retrograde. Now Venus rules our love, beauty and values. So a lot of you may find you're going back into re-evaluate. That's what retrograde gives you, the opportunity. Redo contracts, re-look over the information. It also gives you the opportunity to reevaluate. I would say from a lot of you with these upgrades, you will be looking at, you know, your values are changing, your what you value, what you love, why you love, into a deeper love of self, into your happiness and beauty. You know, sometimes even with all that, our perception changes on what beauty is. So there's a lot going on. So a lot of you, straight out of the deck, we have this card and it's a tug of war. So it is a resistance card and we have got collaboration of people here. So some of you may be coming up or have been coming up. This could be past, present or future, with a lot of resistance. So we're going to look at what that overall energy is here. Resistance, or it can be people who have been in resistance of you, or where you're moving to, or where you're growing, or whatever it is. There has been a collaboration and of who is in resistance, sort of not allowing you to go anywhere. Tug of war, these two are at loggerheads. You know, nobody's getting anywhere here, or maybe you feel you're not getting anywhere and you've had to reevaluate that. This is also the higher up. I'm hearing the higher up are collaborating to help you break free any resistance. So let's get a shuffle out here and let's see what comes out. We'll get a few cards out on the deck. What is the message for the collective today? And we'll go on this new moon energy with the Venus retrograde coming in. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have got, here we go. We have got, what have we got out here? Okay, we need one more to complete that story. Ooh, flip, yes, okay. All right, what we've got here is the Emperor, the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Okay. We have, this is the 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and the fated wheel of change and destiny and timing. Now, what we've got here is the Emperor. Emperor is about bossing up, okay, making decisions, making final decisions. The 6 of Cups does represent here reminiscing. It's interesting, we said we do the retrograde. So this is reminiscing about the past, It does represent love and where my cups are filled. You know, all these cups are flowering with these beautiful flowers here. So it's representing where I deeply feel connected, where I can grow in beauty, grow so that I can also give that to others, that good, beautiful energy, like a flower blooming. All right, and this is celebration. It can be wish fulfillment, and it can be celebrating, like I know what I want. I feel like this Emperor is bossing up. Now remember, masculine or feminine, but Spirit just said to me, it's a masculine energy, and they are making a decision, a ruling, and they have been really reminiscing on where they can bloom, where their love is, where their heart is, where their happiness is, because we've got this happiness, where they feel they can celebrate, maybe be themselves, I don't know. Step into, Spirit saying, step into like their higher up order, their meaning of themselves, okay, where they can move forward and boss up and step into their own timeline, their own happiness, their own destiny, okay? Because the Emperor does hold a lot of responsibility. It can be family, it can be an empire, it can be a career, it can be anything. But this person is stepping into what feeds their heart, what feeds their soul. Now we've got here the Five of Pentacles. Now, two things I'm getting with this. I feel where they currently are, and I just heard Spirit said, or where they went back to, or what they chose, or whatever, where they currently are, they do feel very lonely, very isolated. They could be in lack, so nothing growing, you know, feeling empty, cold, struggle, you know. It can be yeah, and the reason I know that is because the Eight of Cups is here. There's a cup missing. See, something's missing in this person's life. And there's a fated wheel of change. Now, the universe spins this fated wheel of change. Not you, not them, not anyone. The universe spins this change. So there's obviously an opportunity coming up here for someone to fulfill their dreams and wishes and hopes and have celebration and move forward. And although they've built a lot around them, or have a lot around them, maybe it's success, maybe stability, security, there's something deeply missing here, and it is taking them into that reminiscing. And what we've got here is maybe they have to leave a lot of people, places, and situations out in the cold. But when we're wanting to boss up and move forward, it's because we sacrificed ourselves. It's because we put ourselves out in the cold, or maybe you, or their path, or their destiny, or journey. Yeah, so they have been very blocked, stuck between a rock and a hard place, or fearful, or there could be, you know, just not ready, willing, and something out of the blue. And it's funny because I saw a vision when I was talking before. This is very out of the blue, very sudden. It's either information, but I'm getting it's a download. So wherever they have been blocked or stuck, you know, when someone just wakes up, sits on the edge of their bed, and then bosses up and does what needs to be done to take hold of this, where they're being pulled, because this is being pulled, okay, and it is fated. So, you know, it can be quite an overpowering energy. So let's get some more out on this story, but that's the story. Oh, okay. And it's funny, what we've got is moving forward. They have all the tools, all the skills, all the knowledge, all the want, all the drive. I'm hearing this Emperor is stopping at nothing. They are to move forward, to move on and move forward to calmer waters. They seem to know where they're heading, and they're ready to go with that flow. It's like that card is, it's such a flow of the universe here, or healing here, you know, where they can heal, where they feel they need healing. Maybe they got a download about a past connection, love, feeling something, you know, they left behind. So what I heard they're not putting anyone trying to block their life now, anyone trying to block this connection or where they're going, meaning connection, could be person, place, situation, destiny. They're I just heard that song, but I've changed it. Fighting for their right to be happy. Oh, this person's had to fight for their right to be happy. So maybe they were in needing and wanting approval of others. Star card, celebration, wish fulfillment. Wow, they definitely know where they're heading. They're heading to this star energy. That is, or you are, it could be a destiny, it could be a person. I'll just say you are or destiny, okay? They know where they're heading. They are manifesting this. They have received downloads from the universe. This is the stars aligning, their wish fulfillment, their happiness. This is where they feel they can celebrate, fill their cups and fill their cups for others. I heard they also want to give to you or give to a destiny or give to a path. Yeah, look, this is definitely something they've avoided, self-imposed restriction, or others have done this to them that they did not or could not see. Oh, they're moving towards an Empress here. So Empress can be starting and birthing a new cycle, but it is a step up. We have the Emperor and Empress out here. This Emperor is going for their Empress. There we go. High, hell or water, I just heard. They are moving forward. That you Empress, whoever you are, or if it was just a destiny, a path to rebirth something, they know where they're heading. They have all the answers. Look at this. I cannot make this up, guys. Look, fated wheel of change, the path, the massive pentacle. This is where they need to put in their work. Head, this is where their security, stability, and abundance is, and it is with this Empress energy. Now, as I said, Empress and Emperor could be birthing an empire. It could be ready to step up into your true destiny. If it's not a person, place, or person, then they are ready to move forward to their destiny. I'm going to go strongly that it is a person, but again, higher path, higher purpose. This Emperor wants to be happy. This Emperor wants to be ready. They're ready to put in the work. They're ready to do it. They're ready to boss up. They're ready to move forward. They know they have to get things moving because this Empress is also ready to move on and forward onto the next level. So I feel there's a rush here. For this Emperor. That's the epiphany, to get up, boss up, make a move, pick a direction even, okay, and get on it. Spirit's saying get on it. It's the step up or step off, and that's your path, destiny, or this Emperor, Empress energy, and take that path, because we've got the Two of Cups out. I'm going to place it under the Empress because that's where I wanted to sit that. So there's a Two of Cups here. I just heard love story. So this is a love story. I feel this Emperor wants to grow up or feels they are ready to be all grown up. This is a love story. I do have the Two of Cups here. Emperor and Empress could be, I don't label things, could be feeling like it's their divine counterpart, destined counterpart, twin flame energy. There has been, like I'm hearing, the tragedy, the tragic. The song in my head is Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits, and man, that is an old song, but that's old love, true love, an old past life love, the deep true love story. That's why I'm hearing that song, because you look it up, listen to it. It's very old and deep, something that runs way deeper than most can understand, and that there it is there. Yeah. And they have been denying this fact. Now, if this is just, I want to say for the other group, if this is just you ready to boss up, career, empire, build, find your divine counterpart to build with, then you are heading in that direction. For others, this is, I'm hearing and what's that Taylor Swift song? It's a love story. Yeah. Baby, don't say no. I think that's the words. Oh my gosh, the divine, that's showing me that the information is correct here. This person is coming in. They are directed by spirit. They are divinely guided by spirit, ordered by spirit, or this is them bossing up, Yeah, look, spirit, and I have to place, and I'm placing the cards very differently. This has to go under this. Wow, 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 wow. They're not letting anyone get in their way. They've made their decision. They've taken a long time to... What has happened here? What has happened here? I heard, a new path, lots of deep deceit, deception, trickery, people pulling the wool over their eyes. So this Empress certainly let people get away with things, control them, boss them. I'm even hearing where they went or who they went to was very bossing and controlling, and they were the things this is weird, they were the things they didn't want. That maybe that if they're going back to a past or thinking or reminiscing about the past, maybe they're thinking, gee, the one thing I didn't want to do, settle, be controlled, bossed, sacrifice my happiness for others. That's the one thing I went to. That's the one thing I chose. Yeah, Spirit said, yes, they're having a lot of epiphanies. They're also having a lot of epiphanies about what they left behind. They've realized that you're the one for them. And this runs much deeper. And see, they're ready to go on the new path. They're ready to be maybe independent, ready for a new venture, ready to take a leap of faith into the unknown, ready to trust the divine, ready to trust their intuition, their heart, their calling here. This emperor, well, they weren't an emperor. They're now ready to move into an emperor. So where they went, they were not an emperor. They went to learn lessons, Spirit said. Yeah, they went to, see, lovers can be choices. It can be also putting in work, or they needed to learn lessons. They needed to put in some hard work and learn lessons. They were also very focused to the point of probably arrogance or missing the signs, or not, not putting in the research, not putting in the work, the time, the effort. But they are prepared to now, and this has fallen on this. So they're definitely looking at their choices in the past and the present. So they're really going over things and why they did things. They are defending. They are defending their right. It doesn't matter who comes at them, what comes at them. They are defending their right to be happy. They are defending their right to have their wish fulfillment, not the wish fulfillment of others. It's like they did put in the work elsewhere, but Spirit, if it's a past or just a reevaluation, they really were put in that to learn the lessons, because you can't come into a divine counterpart, a higher divine counterpart, unless it's solid. And I think they know this about an Empress energy. They're solid. They only want something they can commit and build with. They're not into wishy-washy. They're not into third parties. No Empress energy will tolerate third parties. And you all know what I mean by third parties. It's not about, not having anyone else in life. It's like lovers and an emperor and an empress can only build an empire, let's call it a 10 of Pentacles life, security, stability, legacy, ongoing abundance, in all levels, that you can continue to grow if they are a team together first. And it has to be equal, and it has to be, you know, the focus is on what they're building, not third parties. So if they're looking elsewhere or undecided, or and spirit, I'm going to say this again, if you come into any higher divine counterpart, you will be tested by the divine. The divine, the first thing they will do is test you to see if you will betray the Empress. That's a fact. Ask any reader. They will tempt you to see if you will betray this higher divine union, and they'll go, no, send you back in and learn some lessons here. You are not ready to be an Emperor. An Emperor doesn't look outside their relationship. The Emperor is focused and protective, and understands the value of protecting the connection. And in this case, we've got higher divine here. We've got 2 of Cups on an Empress energy. That's showing me this is high divine connection. They're planning to come forward. They have realized Spirit may have sat them in their karma. They needed to learn karma, and may have sat them in this and they don't know how to move forward either. They do need to boss up and move forward. They know it. They've been planning it, thinking it, or they've had their eye on you the whole time. They can't, hang on, it's a higher contract. I've now got the High Priest and High Priestess out on the table, and the Empress and Emperor, and the 2 of Cups. They now know who they need to build with. This Emperor now knows who he needs to build with. And I'm not wanting that to sound like material wealth. That all comes. Abundance comes when you are with your highest and best divine partner, meaning you are on the same path, have the same destiny, and walk the same spiritual destiny. Okay, it's not about building wealth. Where am I more wealthy? All of that comes when you're in alignment with your higher divine Emperor and Empress. And that's why the universe or the spirit guides test you before they allow you to walk on this destined path. You will be tested, and them, to see if you'll betray it, because then you can't have all the abundance, and I'm talking in love, abundance, prosperity, money, security, stability, spirituality comes when you're with an Emperor and Empress on your highest and best spiritual path. It's not about, I will go for this person because then I'll do better and I'll have more money or more security or more stability materially. That is not a choice of a high divine Emperor and Empress. That is not a choice of being in a divine alignment. That's a survival choice. That is where you go and team up with Karmics who teach you lessons, because you didn't make Karmics who teach you lessons. Can I make this up? If you want to be in your higher contract, your Akashic records, what's written, what's seen and overseen by the divine. Also, Emperor and Empresses are these 2 energies. They can only come together in this energy if they walk the spiritual path and destiny together. That's where the true abundance comes. That's where the 10 of Pentacles comes. It does not come from making choices to stay in material wealth. Making choices that, I'll be better off here, I'll be safer here, I'll get more money-wise here. You'll just attract a karmic and learn a lesson about abundance. Yep, Temperance is overseeing this. This is codependency, toxicity, addiction, obsession, lower vibrational frequency in you or in the people you were around, because we've got deceit and deception, or they were around. Look at this. This Temperance angel will come in. Look, the higher up is are coming in. They're coming in to put contracts in order, but you cannot, and warning, you cannot go into this energy as an Emperor, Empress, Two of Cups if you have any of this. You cannot be in devil energy because they watch over you. You have to come in and balance the elements and energies. I pour into you, you pour into me, and we have to keep this balance and protective the whole spiritual journey, because you're part of leading them to their destiny and they're part of you leading you to your destiny, and you're supposed to be on that destiny together. The minute you step into, or someone steps into this energy, it is all over, and you do not play with the higher up temperance, higher divine unions of an Emperor and Empress and come into this energy. You will be sent down the karmic path, the deepest, darkest, hardest karmic path. You cannot play. You cannot play here. You have to boss up. Yes, your circle will get smaller and smaller. Yes, you will, have to face people and situations that don't like it. Emperors and Empresses who have higher divine spiritual contracts here, have very conflict. People are against them. It's spiritual warfare, family warfare. People try to keep them apart. Have you ever seen the old movies of the Emperor and the Empress in the tower running the village or running the kingdom, right? People are always attacking them. People are always coming at them. They have a very protective cycle. And that's how you know. And that's why this is a love story, because, there has been disappointment. This king was the King of Swords. He did cut his emotions. He did make practical, logical decisions and went down a very dark karmic path full of conflict and lessons, and learnt. Had to learn that. Yeah, collaborated, gave to, started a new path. Oh no, now Spirit said, no, now they want to collaborate, this King of Swords. Now they want to bring you the sword of truth, collaborate, or they're getting the sword of truth for themselves. They will know where they want to give, and they want to make a new start, because it's all been illuminated, and we have the Justice card. And again, they're major arcanas. All right. They've been in the Hanged Man here, and they're closing out a tent. They had to learn lessons, very, very hard lessons about betraying or not understanding a higher divine union. They do now. And they had to learn that lesson if they want to move forward. They do feel they want to communicate. They've been watching, spying, trying to find out information about you. They want to move forward. They do know that there's someone here very protective or hidden. I feel this person's very hard to connect with because they're very hidden, they're very secluded, they're very private. So where they're going, this person keeps very private. It's very hard to find information about this person unless you're looking online or their private life, because they're guarded, because the Empress knows how to protect. The Empress knows she protects. You have to, in that high energy, and when you're walking a spiritual path, you cannot let people in that are going to play, deceive, and try and pull the wool over your eyes. The Empress is actually the protector of the Emperor. The Emperor can protect. He's supposed to rule, and he comes in and he helps the Empress. Both of them are very capable people. They don't need each other. They just work well together, and they are supposed to protect each other in different ways. He is supposed to nurture her and make her safe, and she will protect this Emperor. She will do anything to protect her home and family, and she will not tolerate or let in anybody else. Empresses do not take cheaters, players, people who have a wandering eye, people who are not settled. This Empress knows that not only for her, but she knows that that is not good for the Emperor. And anyone pulling an Emperor, masculine, let's say at this time, or vice versa, off into this energy, the Empress would never pull this. She would try and pull the Emperor out of toxicity, out of addiction, obsession, lower vibrational frequency. The Empress tries to build the Emperor, give to him, provide for him. She will go to work. She will have her own empire. And it's actually really so that her and the Emperor can love on a much deeper level, a true protected level. That's what true love is. It's not someone you have a heap of fun and toxic and good times and fighting and arguing and toxicity and, Jezebel lustful energy. No, the Empress will pull you, the Emperor, into line. Vice versa. Please reverse the roles. Don't message me about it. I'm trying to channel. Emperor, Empress, whatever. They will try and pull each other into their best, highest and best timeline. The Empress will protect the Emperor from getting into this energy. Not go along with it and be the Jezebel street rat, let's party, let's have a good time, let's get into lustful desires, and let me play on your codependencies and your toxicities and your emotional weaknesses to control you. That's not an Empress. An Empress won't tolerate any of that. And it's not because she's better. In the past, sometimes that can come across as, oh, you think you're better than me. No. I was protecting you in true love. I was trying to pull you up and out of your toxicity. Where they went, pulled them into their toxicity. And that was also the lesson that this person needed to learn. See, putting the past behind them. And they have to put all the past behind them and only choose one wand, one decision, one choice, one focus. And the Wounded Warrior had to go through it. They took them right through it because they did not understand what the higher up was asking of them, or they couldn't or wouldn't or weren't ready, or all of the above. Because look, you get the 10 of Pentacles. The Emperor now wants the 10 of Pentacles to build a lifetime. It's not just about wealth. It's wealth of where I can grow a lifetime. Where will I be nurtured? Where will I be taken care of? Where will someone pull me in, call me out to step into my highest and best, my healthiest, my best, my true full potential? And that's an Empress's role, not someone who takes you out of that or distracts you from what you need to do and your mission. It's someone who upholds your mission and you uphold their mission. Okay? And look at this. See the resistance. There we are. They may have thought this energy, the spirit team tested them. They took everything you said as criticism, and that's because they weren't in Emperor energy. It was a spiritual test to see if they would protect divine heart and divine hearts and pure hearts, and they didn't. And that was the lesson they needed to learn. So Spirit gave them exactly what they went to, what they wanted. Someone who didn't protect their heart, who didn't hold up to any promises, who was promiscuous, who liked this lower vibrational energy, who controlled codependency, who wanted authoritative, who wanted all of the above, and was taking them off their path. And that's a big lesson to learn in life. We can have friends, groups, lovers, family members, anyone do that. And it is a big, big lesson. How they see you is the 10 of Cups. Your aura is a light. It is a light that they can't, they're very focused and determined to come forward and reach out and give you an offer, a tangible offer. Now, Queen of Wands is forthright. She will defend her and she will not tolerate any BS. So if they come at you or you come at this Empress, Queen of Wands, she will not tolerate any, she wants solid, secure, stable, committed, because she has a lot to protect within herself, her heart, her purity, her path, her spirituality, what she's built, because the Empress is very solid, and you did break them, okay, or this person has been, if it wasn't you, and or you know, this is mental, emotional, physical, spiritual breakdown. You know, they want a new beginning. Look, they want to build with you. You are the one they want to be with. They're going to do what it takes. They're ready, they're in love with you. They've realized, because they're so focused on growing this now. They're so focused on standing up. This is someone who will put in the work and stand up against this resistance. They love you. They want to come forward now. They're going to defend you like they should have in the past. They're going to defend their happiness, their right to be happy, and their path and their higher path. Yes, they don't know what's going to happen. It feels like a leap of faith. They want you to reevaluate. They want you to look at this a different way, and they also want to heal this heartbreak. And this, Nine of Swords that they put you in, or maybe you're just in. They want to come and release the burden now, and they also know they have to release all other burdens. And here's the apology, here's the offer, here's the genuine offer. Now, for some of you, if this is just completely new and it's a new person, maybe they've been through that, and this is how they're coming in now, and they're aware. That's the King of Wands is out again. Yeah, he's in deep regret. He wasn't listening to his, and he's ready to emperor up. He wasn't listening. He was in conflict, inner, outer. He had people, places, and situations coming at him, and he wasn't in emperor energy. He was more in page energy, knight energy, trying to prove, look good, couldn't stand up to people. But I don't know why. Why is he standing up to people, Spirit? Why is this emperor? Oh, karmic. He knows he's on a karmic cycle, or it was a karmic or karmic lessons, or this is karma for him. Ooh, tell me about the karma. Tell me about the karma. Overwhelm. Made the wrong decision. Yep, wanting to expand beyond their current situation. Yeah, the divine stepped in, or they made a higher order. Could be judge, could be the divine, but this is releasing burden and moving on. Wow, I think the divine stepped in and transformed them from this lower vibrational energy. See, transformation, receiving. They received information. They definitely received information, or they want to their star. Look at this, the star card and the fate card. What do we have here? The star card and the fate card. The stars have aligned. It was very hidden. 10 of Swords, betrayal. You know, we find this in true love stories. There can be a lot of betrayal, a lot of deception, a lot of people, places, and situations, spiritual warfare fighting against this. And this is what this person needed to learn, because if the Emperor and Empress, 2 of Cups, in a higher spiritual path and destiny here, you cannot let anyone interfere. You cannot be swayed by the Jezebel. You cannot, you have to stay in your integrity, basically. Yeah. Look, guys, they're coming to their 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. They're coming. I don't know why. See the World card, wish fulfillment, the path, and they're not going anywhere. They're going to defend you, Queen of Cups. Spiritual, and you're looking into this too. So you both have been looking into this, because you're in this energy. This Queen of Cups is really, she's going to really look over the fine print. So if they come towards her, she's going to get her magnifying glass out and go over everything. She's not going to miss a thing. She only wants the real, solid, long term. And now, remember, this person had to do their healing and only want solid and long term. Yep, she's also going to defend everything and anything, and she's going to make them be accountable to their promises, to what, and spirit world will make them be held accountable for their promises and their actions. She is also going to defend and look over every piece of information. Promises have to be real, and if they're not, also the universe will just boot them out, because that's the justice. You have to come in justice. They have to come forward in commitment, justice, loyalty. It's a spiritual contract. You have to speak truth. You have to be equal. You cannot come into that energy. They do have to break away, possibly from a Queen of Swords that was blocking this Emperor. King of Wands. He is the player of the card of the deck. Yep, they're up in their head stuff. So yeah. So we have a Queen of Swords here, and they were the King of Swords earlier. And those two collaborate, and it's not love. It's very logical. It's not a good, that they can fight a lot. The King and Queen of Swords can fight, block, create fears. They tried to block this, okay, and now they're up in their head. It's a mess, it's uneven, it's unbalanced. Hangman, they weren't seeing things the right way. And they're moving forward to this Queen of Wands, and they're giving a cup of love. There's the Tower. And there is going to be conflict from groups, from people, places, and situations. And this person doesn't care. Death and rebirth, moving forward with passion. There's a message. He's got his focus. He knows what he wants. She. And they're manifesting this heart alignment, this how to bring this back in. Yep, look, ready to defend. We've got the same things, planning to come in and build a very solid situation. We have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. And remember, if this is you or someone moving towards you, we are giving you the heads up. You do not mess with Temperance. This is about balance, equal, both putting in. You don't get the 10 of Pentacles. You don't get the abundance. You don't get the happily ever after lasting that I can grow and build a lifetime in. If you do not respect spiritual laws, equal give and take, it is not about what you can get from the other one, or I'll give it a go, or it'll be right for a while. It's a better move for me. If you're coming in that energy, the universe won't allow it. It just won't allow it. It's serious. It's bossing up. The Empress bosses up, and so does the Emperor. So let's get a little quick love message, and I pulled the love card. I was like, let's get a love message, and love came out. So what do they want to say? And let's wrap this up. Illusion, okay, so they avoided, they're trying to avoid, or they avoided a trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true love soul connection. So they went for a fantasy rather than a true soul connection, and clearly they didn't know the difference, and they didn't have the abilities, the tools, or the skill to be in a true soul connection. What we have here is attraction, divine soul counterparts. Attraction transcends all superficiality. So they went for all the glitters is gold, superficial, all of the above. They want to, temptation. They went for temptation, okay? Rekindle. Every relationship has that magical moment where they can be rekindled. They now have the recognition. The divine will help them recognize, or has through signs. So the divine has stepped in here, and they're taking those special moments. So the divine made them stop and think of special moments that brought them a lot of joy. And I don't think it was exciting. It was more deeper, connected joy, nurturing, loved, where they felt peaceful. See, this Emperor is ready to be an emperor. Before they were excited by other things, okay? Now they're ready to come in and feel peace and settled. Some people think peace and settled is boring, and they've realized it's not boring, it's the real deal. Past lives, we reunite with our loved ones over and over again. Synchronicity. and soul. We have a soul connection. So what is this connection? Okay, letting go, signs, and learning challenges. So the universe did put them through that. What is this connection viewed through the divine? Power. The power of love is like a magnet that draws souls together. So they may not, it's very powerful, the connection. It could be overwhelming at times. It could have been a lot. Commitment. Yeah. A commitment factor is important in this relationship. They have to let go, possibly of a marriage or another commitment, or they have to let go and come together with souls in union, two divine counterparts blending together. Yeah. Rejoicing, spiritual, the labyrinth. You had to go through the labyrinth, and now you two will embrace. They want to embrace this. And we find the universe has stepped in deeply. Clarity. Okay, give me an answer, please. Yeah, Cupid, openness and Cupid's at play here. All right, we're going to wrap it up because you are their heart. You are their divine counterpart. Okay, so they've realized all of this. Now we do find with higher divine counterparts, they can have a very treacherous, hard, heartbreaking journey before they come together. And by that, please get it clear, I do not mean fighting and arguing in a tumultuous relationship. A lot of people think that's love and we're divine counterparts because we're just triggering each other all the time and fighting, and that is lower toxic energy. Divine, what I mean by treachery and betrayal is divine counterparts, they are separated. They truly love each other, but people, places, situations, family, or them, brings betrayal and separation. They're generally not together. Look, they're never going to let you go. Embrace. Yeah, they learn a lesson. They're in their emotions, and now they're going to honor you. Yeah. The attraction's too big. So maybe they needed to learn the lesson too between, we think love comes from that passionate, we're fighting, we're making up, we're breaking up, we're back together, we're sex brings us together, a big fight, and then we're so sexually connected. That is lower vibrational frequency. True love, higher divine love builds. It's protective. They might fight and argue, but it's protective. It's not toxic. It's completely different. They don't want to fight with each other. They don't need, and we all come together in those intimate moments after fighting and reconnect, but it's not on, off, in, out, on, off, that's the fine line that people get very, very wrong. Deeper love is it's more nurturing. It's I'm just going to say it's love making, not lust making. Okay, that's the easiest way I can kind of put an energy to it in your mind, So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. That's really great. But for a lot of you, yes, divine connections and alignments are coming in, new or old. It could be a new past life alignment, divine counterpart, or one from the past, or all of a sudden, all because due to a reevaluation and a realignment and activation. Take care, guys. Bye.